Hello, Leo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How's everyone doing? This is your love and life reading focused on the first half of February from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General, as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from this whatever makes sense for you, your life, your situation, and or relationship, and release what does not make sense for you. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will also have a list of all of the card decks that are used for this reading. And you guys are probably wondering, it's like, wait a minute, everybody else has gotten their readings for the first half of February. What happened to Leo and Scorpio? And the truth of the matter is, guys, I'm based here in SoCal, and the tragic news of Kobe Bryant's passing, as well as his daughter and all of the folks that passed away during that helicopter crash, it really knocked me off my feet. I mean, all of us were highly affected by it, especially basketball fans. My family's been huge fans of the Lakers since I was a little kid. It was just one of those things where it just affects your overall mood, your energy, and it just really messed with my mind, and just kind of had to go through my own grieving process over what happened. And so this is a couple days later, and I'm still kind of in a funk over it, as well as the whole world. And it's just news that you just would never expect to hear, which is so, so sad. And so anyway, that is ultimately the reason for the delay. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and start your reading, and let's take a look and see what comes through for you guys for the first half of February that's coming up in a few days. And these are the 3 card decks that I chose for you. We have the Infinity Oracle by Fire Witch Tarot. We'll grab a couple messages from the Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive, and then we'll grab some additional insight from the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension deck by Calico Moon. Okay? So let's start. Let's take a look and see what's coming up for you, Leo. All right, by Fire Witch Tarot, Infinity Oracle. Angels and spirit guides. For Leo, for cross watchers, anybody else who's been guided to tune in here and watch this reading. What is it that you need to focus on at this time? Angels and spirit guides for Leo for this reading. Please bring forward the first focus message for this reading. Let's grab this one. Look at that, a romantic surprise. What a beautiful card to start this reading off with. So your person might be thinking of surprising you with a very nice romantic gesture. So we'll see how the rest of the focus messages come forward. Let's take a look. What is the Hidden Truth? The Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive. Let's grab a couple messages from this deck, Leo, and let's see what it is that your person is feeling, thinking at this time. Let's grab this one here. Oh my gosh, we will be together again. Let's grab one more here. I was in love with you. Oh my gosh. Maybe you didn't know that, Leo, and perhaps you needed clarification on how your person feels about you. So for those of you guys who are not together at this time, which is the majority of people that I do tend to channel for, they're telling you that they really want to get back together with you, that they love you. Ultimately, that they love you. Okay, so you might have a surprise that's coming in for you, Leo, from this person. Angels and spirit guides, please. Let's grab additional insight from the Pining Rose Twin Flame Ascension deck. And of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the deck. Let's grab this one here. Divine Feminine is coming through here. So especially if you happen to be Divine Feminine watching this, Leo, just know that perhaps your Divine Masculine is getting ready to come in with this romantic gesture, this romantic surprise. If you guys are not together at this time, more than likely there's a really good chance that you guys can work this out. We will be together again. I was in love with you. And again, maybe, Leo, you were unsure about how your person felt. Maybe you weren't sure whether they loved you or not, or if during this time of distance, if they still felt the same. Well, that's some pretty amazing cards that are coming forward for your focus messages, Leo. All right, so let's continue and let's take a look and see from the Mystic Moon Oracles what else needs to come through here for you guys. Angels and spirit guides for Leo, please. In love and life for the first half of February, 1st through the 15th. What else needs to come forward here for Leo? Let's take a look and see if we can figure out why it is you guys are being challenged at this time. And for those who are not together right now, your person is coming through letting you know we will be together again. This could be part of the reason that pride and ego from your person that's preventing them from reaching out to you at this time, or this could play a part in why you haven't heard from them in a while. However, you guys are more than likely connecting in the 5th dimension, still feeling each other's vibrations and energies even from a distance. Clarification of the separation, that you guys are not together. But the desire to come back together is here from your person, Leo. And if you're on the same page and that's what you're wanting as well, angels are coming through with that focused message to let you know that there's still hope here. Look at this. A twin flame connection being reflected here in this reading, Leo. So for some of you that already know that you are in separation from somebody that you feel and know in your heart is your twin flame, it's being reflected here. Yes, you both have your free will. You can do what it is that you feel you need to do at this time in connection to this relationship. And if what you're needing right now is a little bit of space and time to just figure this all out, that's your prerogative. And your person as well have their own choices as to how to handle the separation and distance between the two of you. And I really feel here, based off of that romantic surprise focus message that came through first, that's where they're at. That's what they're thinking about doing at this time. Look at this. Contemplation, that is a male figure in that photo. So for my divine masculines who are thinking about bringing in that romantic surprise, hopefully they're working through whatever it is that they're prideful and their ego is preventing them from taking action towards. I feel your person has grown from that and they're working through it. There's a lot that they know that they need to think about in order to make this all happen and take it out of the 5D and bring it into the 3D. And I feel things are moving here, even though they might not be quite apparent to you at this time, Leo. Look at the next card. We've got an offer. So for now, that offer is being extended in the 5th dimension. And I feel your person is really thinking about turning this into a real offer of love towards you. An offer to come back together. A proposal of marriage. It could be anything. An offer to just start talking again. To see each other face to face and try to work this out. They're finally recognizing how special this connection is. And maybe when you guys were together, they took it for granted. It took time apart. It took this separation. It took this painful ending between the two of you for this person to get it. We do have the spring card coming through here. It's falling right below twin flame. So the spring season to me is all about growth. And I feel here, you and your person, Leo, are going to be opening up a brand new chapter in your connection where you guys can develop and grow the relationship once again. They've come to some revelations here in their own heart space, I feel, Leo, that's finally waking them up to what it is that you guys had when you had it. And maybe it took losing you Leo, for them to understand what it was that they walked away from or that they let slip away. For my divine masculines, I do feel, since we do have a male figure in that photo, it could be my divine masculines who are afraid to take that first step. But I do feel, again, my divine masculines are going through a little bit of a metamorphosis here, working on themselves, thinking about how to make this all happen in the 3D, feeling those fears and walking through it anyway. So even though they're afraid right now, Leo, I feel eventually your person will do the right thing, reach out, make this offer, however way that romantic surprise is going to play itself out. That's a potential here for the first half of February. And the 14th is Valentine's Day. You never know. You never know, guys. So let's add to this with the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. Let's see what else is in store for Leo for the first half of February in love and life. Angels and spirit guides for Leo, please. What else do we need to know at this time? Let's take a look and see what additional insight we can grab for you, Leo, between you and your person, whoever it is that you're focused on for this reading. They're losing sleep over this. Lots of late nights, stressing out. But look at this next card, guys. There's still hope here. What broke you guys up might have something to do with this card of accidental love. This is my third party card in this deck. That's just what I pick up off of that message. Two people that met, came together, ended up entering into a relationship that they weren't expecting to get into. Dancing through my dreams. Right now, those dreams are in the 5th dimension, Leo. And I feel here it's falling right below Twin Flame and Spring. I really do feel here that you're possibly still dreaming about your person here, and or they're dreaming about you. You guys might actually enjoy dancing. That's something perhaps that you have in common with one another. And they're coming through as the one. The one person, Leo, that can mend that broken heart. The one person who can unlock your heart. I mean, they hold the key to your heart. And there's an actual key in that photo. There's still hope here. There is still hope here. We will be together again. I was in love with you. And I feel they're still in love with you, Leo. So let's add to this with some Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. We already have that Twin Flame card that has come forward here. So let's add to this. Let's see what else needs to come through. So angels and spirit guides for Leo for this love and life reading for the first half of February, 1st through the 15th. Let's see what else. Ooh, flying out the deck. What is this? Beautiful. 10 of Pentacles. Ultimate achievement. That is Earth energy right there. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus for some of you guys. The 10 of Pentacles is a card of completion. It's also establishment, being able to reestablish this connection possibly. It's also tied into your money matters as well, Leo. If you have had some challenging issues going on with your finances, this is telling us here that you can actually overcome that. But something is culminating here. And I feel during this time of separation, both of you really had a lot to contemplate and think about, especially I feel my divine masculines. And if what you guys are wanting is a reconciliation here, the Ten of Pentacles could certainly help you achieve that. But right now, we've got that Four of Swords. That is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This is all about healing and recovery, which I feel at this time is so needed. You guys needed to take a break from one another. And so this separation is actually a good thing because you both needed to go in separate corners to just figure things out for yourself. Especially if you guys were dealing with third-party situations. That's a cycle that needs to come to completion. So the Four of Swords is recuperation. It's a resting period that I feel you both need at this time, Leo. We have the Page of Wands, fire energy. That, of course, is your very own energy, Leo, as well as Aries and Sagittarius. So I feel here that you're going to hear from your person sooner rather than later. This brings forward some very exciting news, and they might also be really curious as to what's going on in your life right now. Just really wondering how life has been since you guys have been in separation. And I really feel here when your person is ready, you'll hear from them. Do have the Judgment card coming through here. The Judgment card is more of your own energy here, Leo. It's fiery energy. It's a resurrection, giving the situation a resurrection, a renewal, going through changes, transformations. And that's exactly what's needed here, because you guys can't live in the past. You have to move beyond that and what happened between the two of you. Because part of the energy of that Judgment card is seeking a reconciliation, wanting to come back together. And your person is already telling you that here. We will be together again. They believe it. It's in their heart space, and they believe that you guys will be together again. But ultimately, with this free will card coming through here, you both need to want that. They can want it all they want, but if you're not on the same page, Leo, there's only so much manifestation that they can do on their own. You need to be able to reciprocate that energy as well. But in addition to wanting reconciliation, your person wants forgiveness as well. There has to be forgiveness. There has to be acceptance of the situation in order to create the healing between the two of you that needs to happen so that you guys can get past this and move forward. And if what you're truly wanting is to come back together, at that point, you guys can, because you're no longer holding on to past baggage or all of the negative things that you had experienced that brought you guys into separation. So it's time to bury the past with that Judgment card so that you can start fresh. Ten of Wands, more of your own energy here, Leo. Heavy burdens, and I feel perhaps you've been carrying this heaviness on your shoulders tied into what's going on here. And it's time to lay those burdens down. Yes, you both need to take responsibility for what brought you guys into separation, but I feel it's time to lay those burdens down. Because I'm feeling here, Leo, that some of those burdens didn't belong to you. You've got the Magician right after that. Beautiful card, manifestation tools. So again, a card telling you you guys can come back together. You just need to be mindful of your person coming back and reaching out to you. You got to make sure that there are no outside influences that are affecting their communication towards you, that they are not coming forward with deceptive energy or being a trickster here, because that's a part of the energy of the magician as well. But it is a beautiful card because it is somebody that is finally ready to take action. And I feel here with this romantic surprise, that was the very first focus card that came forward. Your person is ready to take action. They're ready to just go for it, take a risk, regardless of whether you're open to a reconciliation or not. They're ready to see where this could ultimately go. It does represent a positive outcome here. So I feel for my Leos that are resonating with this, you would be open to taking your person back. You guys have to switch directions because you can't keep going the way things were going. Something needs to change here. But I do feel if you guys are going to be collaborating towards working on the partnership and relationship, you guys can actually be very successful in bringing this partnership back together. I do see that here for you. All right, so let me set these guys aside. Let's add to this with some romance angels and see what else needs to come forward. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What else do we need to know at this time for Leo in love and romance, especially for the first half of February, 1st through the 15th? What else do we need to know in love and romance? Yes, forgiving and learning is so crucial here. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Exactly. That's a part of that judgment card that came forward. Forgiveness is so needed in order for you guys to move forward. You got to heal from what went down here before. The chemistry between the two of you, it's still here. You're still feeling drawn to each other. And that's why you guys are connecting in the 5th dimension. A decision needs to be made. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I'm feeling here more so in this reading, it could be my divine masculines who are getting ready to take action here. We do have finances and career coming through. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So again, for those of you who are struggling financially, I do feel that that's temporary. That is short-lived. You do have the 10 of Pentacles. That is going to give you the opportunity to improve your money matters and your career options, your finances, however way it's being challenged at this time, Leo. And it could also be your person who's going through this. But that, I feel, is going to get better. All right, guys, so let's add to this with some Lovers Oracle. We'll grab a few from this deck and whichever one you happen to resonate with. Let's take a look and see. Angels and spirit guides for Leo, please. For the first half of February. What else do we need to know at this time for this reading, please? For Leo. So focus on your person and let's take a look and see what it is that they want to communicate to you at this time. We'll grab a few from this deck, and again, whichever one resonates with you. Let's grab the bottom card here. All right. We have a few that flew out. Okay, yes. Look at this. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And that's a part of that forgiveness and learning that needs to happen here between you and your person. And look at this next message. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So for those of you, again, who are open to coming back together with your person, there needs to be work that you both need to do here. And part of that work is that healing energy that needs to be implemented in your connection. And look at this. Forgiveness. It's pretty much reiterating what that Judgment card has brought forward. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. And that as well has a little bit of the energy of the Magician intertwined into it, because you have control of your destiny. You can manifest those changes and those desires in your life, and certainly in your love life. Next message. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I'm not surprised this is coming through here, Leo, because, this was one of the focus messages. I was in love with you. They're telling you here they still love you. Next message. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Exactly. You got to do what feels right for you, Leo. You got your own free will. So use it however way it feels right for you. Okay, and this was the last one. Manifesting miracles. What a beautiful card. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Beautiful. And that I believe, came through with this Dancing Through My Dreams card. Your dream is soon to become a reality, Leo, when it comes to your person. So hang in there. All right, guys. So I want to go ahead and grab some dialogue messages from the 5D Love Messages Oracle deck by Calico Moon. And again, we'll go ahead and grab a few messages from this deck. Take from it whichever message you are guided to accept, whichever one resonates with you. Angels and spirit guides for Leo, please. For the first half of February. Who needs to speak up here, Leo? Is it you? Is it your person, whoever it is that you're focused on? Let's go ahead and grab a few messages here. And whichever one you are guided towards, let's take a look and see. I love the ones that just fly out. I mean, there is no question. Those cards want to be heard. Let's grab a couple more. Okay, let's grab this bottom of the deck. Okay. What do we have here, guys? Let's take a look. Okay, first one. We have quite a few here. Look at this, Leo. Do you see that? No one else can compare to you. And maybe it took separation from you for this person to realize that what you guys shared is unlike any other connection they've ever had, and they're not going to find it anywhere else. Next message. I am under too much pressure right now. So for some of you, your person is feeling a little bit pressured at the moment, which is perhaps why they feel they need a little bit more time to figure things out. They are in very heavy contemplation mode. That is coming through here. Next message. You are so much different than everyone else. Exactly. There's nobody else like you. They perhaps tried to replace that with somebody else through a third party, and that didn't work. They came right back to you, realizing they had the best all along. Next message. I miss being comforted by you. Yeah, they do. They know they messed up. They miss you tremendously, I feel, Leo. I am constantly wondering what you are up to. Yeah, we pretty much already tapped into that. They're really wondering how you've been, what's up with your life. They're very curious. Next message. I wasn't completely honest with you, and I feel this lack of honesty in the relationship for some of you guys is what contributed to the relationship breaking up. Next message. I'm not good at commitment. Okay, so for those of you resonating with that message, perhaps you already know that your person just wasn't good at commitment at that time. But I feel part of the distance here really helped this person to mature and grow, and I feel that's a part of this spring energy. I feel they've matured beyond that way of thinking for some of you guys, and that's uncharted territory for some of them. And so I feel this fear card is what's holding some of them back from reaching out at this time. But I feel it's just a matter of time, Leo, before you hear from this individual. Next message. I'm too focused on other things right now. Part of those things could be still tied down to a third-party situation. Last message. You mesmerize me. Okay? So whichever one of these you happen to resonate with, Leo, your person could certainly be coming forward with these messages for you at this time. All right, guys. So let's add to this with some messages from the angels for you. We'll grab a few from this deck as well, Leo, and whichever one you happen to resonate with as well. Let's take a look. Angels and spirit guides in love and life for Leo for the first half of February. Please bring it forward at this time. What else do we need to know? Whoa, that one wants to fly out. Let's grab a couple more here. Angel Uzziah, and let me grab this bottom of the deck. And I'm guided to pull that next one also. All right, guys. So we've got Angel Shanti, Angel Isaiah, Angel Chantel, and Angel Daniel. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Angel Shanti's card reads, I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. That's a great message, especially if you find, Leo, that life has been a little bit challenging lately, or that 2019 was just a little bit challenging for you. Things are going to be smoothing out, and perhaps 2020 might turn out to be a really good year for you. We also have Angel Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. So you're being looked after by Angel Isaiah. That's a beautiful card. You also have Angel Chantel. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion. In your existing relationship, be open to giving and receiving love. And since what came through in this reading for you, Leo, is the potential for a rekindled romance, I really do feel here that this is confirmation for some of you guys that your relationship and this passion that you shared with your person, it's all going to be reignited and you guys are going to reconnect and fall in love all over again. We also have Angel Daniel coming through here. I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. So for those of you who are resonating with this reading and you are in separation from somebody that you were married to or are married to, and you guys are just in separation right now and still really trying to figure out whether this marriage is worth working on, Angel Daniel is watching out for you, especially if you're both on the same page of wanting to repair the marriage. Okay, so that's coming through for those of you especially who are married to somebody that you are in separation from at this time. All right, guys, so let's close this out with some final healing messages for you, Leo. To close out this reading, angels and spirit guides, please bring forward some healing messages for Leo at this time in love and life for the first half of February, 1st through the 15th. Some final thoughts for Leo. That's 1, 2. Okay, let's grab this bottom of the deck. What do we have? Look at that. Soulmate, ideas and inspiration, power, and trust. So for those of you who don't resonate with a twin flame bond, we now have soulmate coming through here as well. So there's really a potential here, Leo, for you and your person to come back together. It doesn't matter whether you see them as a twin flame or a soulmate. The potential to come back together is here. Also, this is a time for you to take advantage of particular ideas that inspire you. Maybe there's been something that you have been dreaming of doing that you've been hesitant at or have been afraid to pursue. You've got the power card right next to that, so you're actually in a seat of power to make all of these dreams and goals happen. You can manifest it. Trust in the process of your life. Trust in the direction that you're being guided towards. Trust in the angels, your spirit guides. They are there for you. They're watching out for you. They're blessing you at this time, Leo. So that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Lots to take in here. Whichever part of this reading resonated with you, I do hope that it helped you out. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, Leo. Thank you guys so very much for your patience, for your time, for being here, for tuning in. And I will see you guys real soon with more readings. Thank you, Leo. See you next time. Bye-bye.